Well, so far so good for Coach Prime in Colorado. 2 weeks, 2 wins, and in Coach Prime's debut, he went up against TCU. TCU made the championship game last year. Colorado was a 20 point underdog. So, not few people believe that Colorado can go in there and win that game, man. And it was a shootout. It was a good game. It was a shootout. You seen Shedeur Sanders. He made his debut as well. And he came to play, man. He showed up over 500 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. That was big time. And it took a defensive stop, for Colorado at the end to take the game. And second week, he make his home debut, Coach Prime home debut against the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And man, it was a dominant win. Shedeur Sanders, another good game. He threw for almost 400 yards. He had 393, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. And I think he's a legit Heisman Trophy, candidate so far. And the defense, the defense was a story there, man, giving up, a lot of points to TCU the first week. And then that defense responded. That defense really responded. They got a lot of pressure on Nebraska's quarterback, some turnovers. That's what got the game started for Colorado. They got 10 points before halftime, and then they scored some more, but they got 2 turnovers, and then they was able to get a field goal and then a touchdown. And then that kind of changed the game for Colorado, putting it in their favor, the momentum. Anytime you can win the turnover battle, get the turnovers, that always plays into your favor. And that's what the Colorado defense was able to do in this game here. And like I said, Shedeur Sanders, another good game. And Colorado got some players, man. They got Hunter. He's the two-way player. He's the cornerback. And he's played a little bit of receivers. So he's a rising star, and they're the Shedeur Sanders top receiver, number 10, Weaver, man. He's had 2 big games. He's shown up, come big, so Colorado looks like it's a high-powered offense, nice team, nice coaching staff. Coach Prime believes, the players believe. And man, here they come. There was a little optimism. People was a little skeptical of Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. How he would do with this Colorado team, only winning 1 game last year, 1-11. I think Vegas had them only winning 3 games, and they already have 2 wins. So that may be, I think they're gonna definitely crush that. And you look at it, man, from a team that came from 1-11 last year, you win your first 2 games. You go to a bowl game this year in your first year. I mean, that's a massive overachievement, especially when people projected you at 3 wins. You got a lot of different recruits. Coach Prime brought in a lot of different guys, for that to work the way it's working. Man, kudos to him and the coaching staff for bringing that all together, getting all those players, all those transfers to believe, to buy in and trust the process. And like Deion, Coach Prime said, man, they're coming. And I think that's an understatement. I think they're here now, and people know. And that 20-point underdog is going to start turning into 20-point favorites, real fast. They have looked like a tough schedule, not knowing what the Colorado team, was about. But now that you see 2 weeks in, if you see the remaining schedule, don't look as hard. There's some nice teams in there. But it's always a challenge each week, especially when you're putting together things that Coach Prime and the Colorado team is putting together, man. So it's been a thrill to watch, for these first 2 weeks. I know I'll stay tuned in to see what's going on. Fan of Coach Prime, when he was Deion Sanders, prime time. And his playing days. And so it's good to see him getting success at the coaching level. You know, started off with Jackson State, turned that program around, and it came up to a higher level, and people didn't know if that was going to translate. And here we are. Coach Prime winning his first 2 games with Colorado. He has a high-powered offense led by his son Shedeur Sanders and Weaver, and a young defense led by Travis Hunter, and a bunch of hungry young players who just bought into his system, a good coaching staff. And you see the results on the field as they were able to win these 2 games. First game, hard-fought game, you know, shootout with TCU. And then defense, a dominant game against the Nebraska rivalry game. And it's a thrill, a treat to watch, you know. So I'm going to be tuned in as well as everyone else, man, because, you know, Coach Prime is going to keep talking, you know, and the more he talks, the more eyes are going to be on him and the Colorado program. And they've been showing up. So he's been talking and they've been walking, baby. And like I said, I'm going to be tuned in. So we'll see how it goes. Coach Prime, here they come. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bells to get all the new videos. And until next time, I'm out.